Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. It is Chamber Check-in Day, and I am here with the Discovery Center of Idaho's Education Director, Emily Mahon. Hi, Emily.
Hi, how are you?
I'm terrific. Hey, I came through the Discovery Center last week with my kids, and it just spurred a conversation with my wife and my kids. Typically, we go to the Discovery Center and we love the hands-on STEM learning and some of the exhibits, but this exhibit that you guys have just blew me away. My kids were engaged. They didn't run through the thing heading to go blow the big bubble.
Mhm.
They actually stopped, looked at the exhibits, and read what was going on. And we had conversations about it as well. So I had to come and check in with you today. So, Emily, for the listeners that don't know about the Discovery Center, can
Mhm.
you give us a little bit about the history and the mission of the center?
Sure. Yeah, sure. So the Discovery Center is a hands-on science center that was developed in the mid-'80s by the Junior League of Boise, and it has grown exponentially since there. We've been known as the place where you can come and touch and learn, and really our focus is to inspire lifelong learning and interest in STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. We love sharing it with the community, and with these changes in our times, we're happy that the exhibit that we provided has already proven to give so much joy.
Awesome. So, as your role as education director with the center, can you tell me about some of the programs that parents can enjoy by coming down or going online, or tell us a little bit about those resources?
Sure. So this year we've had to do a little bit of pivoting from what we've done in the past. We always have summer camps. We're actually just finishing up our last summer camp today. Today was our wizarding camp. We finished that off. Next, online, what you can get is we have a DCI at home in our resource page online, which is the dcidaho.org. And every week we post blogs all about our King Tut exhibition. We have Ask the Expert videos. Right now, I think we posted today our part 18. So we've been doing this for about 18 weeks now.
Wow.
Yeah, so we have blogs and links to videos about all of the different elements that you would find in King Tut. We have our, all about the materials that you might find. You'd read a blog about what is ebony, what is ivory, tell a little bit more about gold, a little bit more about papyrus, and all of the different elements that you're going to see in the exhibition. And then we also have some great videos by our local Egyptologist, Jan Summers Duffy, who works at the College of Idaho here. And she does special expert videos with us about the different pieces in the place, really providing an expert archaeologist perspective on our exhibitions. We also have a weekly STEM exploration blog. We've been doing Young Discoverers blogs with hands-on activities. And I'm working right now on finishing up a family guide to help families go through the exhibit with a little bit more focus on what to look for, a little more of a scavenger hunt experience in there as well. So there's always lots going on, and we're working on student vouchers and more as we move into the school year.
Okay. You had to shut down for a bit,
Mhm.
and you've been open for a
1
month
month.
now. 1 month now. Can you tell us a little bit about uh, the exhibit that you have, King Tut,
Mhm.
and how people can safely enjoy it, and then kind of the hours of operation?
Sure. So King Tut Treasures of the Tomb is a special exhibition. They are reproductions of the materials that were found in the King Tut tomb 100 years ago by Howard Carter. This was developed by the Origins Museum Institute, which is a exhibit space creators based out of Texas, and their focus is on education, on creating a representational pieces to help people better understand and to provide access to world-class art and world-class culture that you wouldn't necessarily have access to on a regular basis. So there we have over 120 pieces. All of them are, some of them are actually ancient Egyptian. Some of the jewelry is quite old and from that time period. It's all gold. If you see gold, it's real gold. And it's really quite amazing, telling the story of ancient Egyptians, what it was like during the 18th dynasty, who King Tut is, who his father is, and then all of the amazing things that you would find in an actual tomb. What we've done with the center, since you've all come and seen it as a hands-on space, and I know working with kids, they come and look at me and they're like, well, where's the bubble? Or why can't I play with this? What is this to touch? And it's been truly heartbreaking for us to have to pull all of our hands-on materials out of the space, but we're doing that for the safety of our community to make sure that we can stem the spread of this virus. And so along with Ada County and the city of Boise, we require masks to be worn throughout the space. We're offering you need to go online and purchase your ticket and your timed entry slot in advance so that we can manage the amount of people that come in at a time. So that there's not so many people that we can't keep us a proper 6 feet away. And you also have the space and time to get through to see all these amazing pieces. So hand sanitizer everywhere. We're doing our very best to keep it open and easy to maneuver in a safe and educational way for everyone. Tickets are $18 for adults and $12 for youth, which we've recently dropped down to make sure that we can provide more accessibility to the community. And I'm trying to think if there are other things. Right now, we have a special deal going out for health workers, which is 50% off admission. And we do ask that you try to, those are walk-in only. So when you come in, show your ID and we'll provide you with a 50% off as a thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all the work that you're doing to support our community through this. And just really a wonderful staff that are all masked, but well prepared and eager to help people really enjoy this exhibit.
I really like the flow of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like I was in a Washington, D.C. museum.
Oh, thank you.
It was the best exhibit I've seen at the Discovery Center.
Wow, thank you so much. Well, our staff has done an incredible job of redesigning what the space is and creating a walkthrough so that everyone follows the same path, and just really creating a wonderful exhibit space. So thank you for that. And for me, I've been working in museums for years, and this is really this also stands out to me as a wonderful learning experience for our community.
And we got to see T-Rex at the end still.
Yes. We didn't take everything out. We've got Tinker the T-Rex is still there. We still have all of our fossils that were on display before. There's a learning pad where the kids can interact with some virtual learning on the floor, a little bit of fun. And then as you walk out, there are some really fun facts. For me, that was my little bit where to make sure that we continue the engagement all the way through. So there's some fun things that might not be in the exhibit that you want to walk away saying, oh, that was interesting, and maybe look into here.
I think our whole walkthrough was maybe 35 minutes, and it went by like that.
Yeah,
because it was just so. And I want everybody to that gets to go to wait for it when you get to the end, when you look inside the actual tomb. It is so cool.
Isn't it amazing? And that was just one of 3 sarcophagus that they found. So they had 3 layers of sarcophagi. And so they were going and opening it. It was like a Russian doll. And once they found it, there was this solid gold sarcophagi over 300 pounds. And they had to use their engineering skills to pull it off. And there was King Tut with his mask on. just an amazing find. And I mean, I can't imagine 100 years ago going into that tomb and seeing that kind of gold. And it's so exciting for us to be able to share even the reproductions here with our community, just to recreate that kind of excitement about learning about our human past through the materials that we leave behind.
Okay. All right. Let me check my notes here. Hey, how can the public, help the Discovery Center?
Oh, come and see our exhibit. Buy your tickets. Make sure that you buy them in advance so that we know that there are people coming through, so that we can plan and know that we can make the best experience for you. Memberships are still available. We'd love to make sure that we build up our membership base. We are hoping to bring in lots more exhibits in the future. We're still planning for the future, so your membership is really important. Really considering this as a learning opportunity for students who are moving into a different learning space this year, especially for the parents to consider this as a supplement to what you might be doing online. I'm using it for my own kids. I have a 3rd and 4th grader. And, when we're looking at arts and culture, I think it's so important to go to informal spaces such as the Discovery Center to really make all of those academic things make sense in a more in more of a narrative. And so bring your kids, buy the tickets, enjoy, go online, get to know us and really become a part of the family.
I saw that you guys are also accepting donations as well.
We're always accepting donations, and it always helps us grow and serve the community even more.
Okay. All right. Also, you had mentioned, in addition to the virtual learning that our kids are going to be experiencing here for whoever knows how long,
right.
You had some other resources available, like your astronomy kits that people can come check out. Tell us a little bit more about that.
We have been building kits this summer, especially for our summer camps, just free kits. We had some outdoor kits. We had some chemistry kits. So we do have kit material and the ability to put some things together. So if teachers or parents are interested, they can reach out to the education department and just email us at education@dcidaho.org. And we'll be happy to put together multiple ways in which they can take the learning back home with their children. We're also offering student vouchers this year in place of field trips, which is a huge shift for us, but really trying to be flexible in the way that we share our learning opportunities. So we can't have large groups of kids come all at once. And so we want teachers and parents, learning pods, micro schools, all the different paradigms of education that are starting to kind of build up around us. We want them to, reach out and buy groups of student vouchers that they can come in at a lower price point. And education will help to create assessment tools and learning guides to help them make their experience deeper and connect more to what they're learning in the classroom.
Okay. So lots of folks usually think about the Discovery Center as for kids, but I'm an adult and I really loved going through this exhibit. And is there any other things that you're thinking about the future? What do we have to look forward to? Do you have any hints?
Oh, it's hard to say. It's hard to say because we don't have anything written on a contract. But
right.
So I don't want to announce
sneak peeks.
But I would say that there could be something coming along that could be about a large ship that might have sunk early in the 20th century. Something along those lines. We're always looking into ways of experiencing and learning about our history through the lens of STEM. So we, as the Discovery Center, we take the place of a natural history museum in a lot of ways. And so we're bridging and exploring different ways of making those connections for the public. So we'll see. Keep your fingers crossed that everything goes well. King Tut has to do really well, and then maybe we'll see what will come down the road.
Okay. Well, you guys are right downtown, right off of Myrtle, next to Winco downtown. Please take the time. You have lots of parking. Get your vouchers online. everybody who's watching, please take the time to go down and walk through the King Tut exhibit. It is by far the best exhibit that I've seen at the Discovery Center of Idaho. Emily, they found a good one with you.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for being a part of it. Thanks for your investment in the chamber.
Of course,
And
thank you.
have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Bye, Emily.
Bye.